right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, everybody. Get in here. We got to get into some things. So you remember the brawl back in 2018 between Jade, her sister, and some other people, right? Well, you know, they were suing Cardi B because they said that Cardi B orchestrated the attack because Jade, who is now dating Tekashi 6ix9ine, allegedly slept with Offset, and they're saying that Cardi B was pissed off about it and had her friends go and attack Jade and her sister. Well, recently Cardi B went to court and pled not guilty to that attack and orchestrating the attack, okay? However, she's not out of the woods yet. She will be going to criminal court on October 25th, all right? And they will be going to trial. Now, Cardi B is facing up to 4 years in prison if she is convicted. So let's read this article and see exactly what it's saying. Cardi B pleads not guilty on criminal charges in connection with strip club brawl back in 2018. Cardi B isn't out of the clear from charges following her alleged involvement in a strip club brawl back in 2018. The rapper will head to Queens Criminal Court on October 25th, where she will be scheduled for a hearing, according to CBS News. The Bronx native pleaded not guilty to an arraignment back in 2019 after being indicted on 12 counts, including 2 counts of felony for attempted assault and charged for reckless endangerment, the report noted, okay? Cardi is accused of orchestrating an attack on the Watley sisters, who were bartending at the strip club in Flushing, Queens, during the incident. The sisters said the Grammy Award-winning artist and 2 of her close associates allegedly threw glass bottles and drinks at them during the scuffle. One sister even claimed that her head was slammed into the bar during the altercation. Okay, court documents state that Cardi B planned the attack with 2 of her friends, Tawana Jackson Moore and Jeffrey Bush, over social media, where the trio coordinated a date, time, and location to assault the bartending sisters. Sources say the rapper allegedly orchestrated the attack to retaliate against one of the sisters, whom she believes slept with her husband, Offset, at the time. If convicted, both Cardi B and her friends face up to 4 years in prison. Earlier this year, the artist got into a Twitter spat with one of the sisters involving the brawl after she took to social media to express her frustration with the case. This is what Cardi B said. "I can't wait till this ish is over so I can tell my part of this ish," Cardi B tweeted back in February. "Mother effers really ran with the I sent niggas to touch itches for too long," okay? One of the sisters, who goes by the username Batty G on social media, caught wind of Cardi's comments and fired back at the star on Instagram, writing, "It's the audacity for me." Take a look at their exchange here. So this is what Cardi B said. And then I guess Batty G had responded. You know what? I actually remember that time because I felt like Cardi B shouldn't even responded, shouldn't have said anything, because she's still very much so in litigation with those people. So giving them any life, giving them any response, they can probably use that in court. So she kind of messed up by, you know, talking about them or even addressing them. I wouldn't have done it. However, this is going to become very, very interesting. Now, a lot of people are wanting Cardi B to go to jail. They're excited because they're like, now this is up to the jury and the evidence and all of this, and, you know, the side of Jade and her sister to prove that Cardi B orchestrated this, and it was in fact Cardi B who attacked her. Now, I don't think that Cardi B would plead not guilty if she didn't feel like, you know, she could get away. You know what I mean? I feel like they offered her a plea deal. She didn't take a plea deal, and she feels comfortable enough to where she knows that, listen, I didn't do anything. I didn't orchestrate this. I'm going to beat this case, right? Now, a lot of people on social media, aka the Barbs, they're really, really excited about this. They want Cardi B to go to jail so bad. So they have been tweeting her on Twitter and coming at her all day on Twitter, and Cardi B has now started to respond to some of them. And here's the thing. Some people are thinking that she's shading Nicki Minaj as well. So we'll get into some things. Let's look at some of the tweets, and let's look at some of Cardi B's responses, and then we'll talk about it, all right? So here's a tweet here. It says, "Ma'am, you better get the best lawyers out there, because you know damn well Offset ain't going to be there for your kids." Cardi B says, "My man is allowed to be with his kids, so what's your point?" And then someone says, "You're going to prison." She said, "Before I go to prison, you're going to see me breaking more records and making more M's." Okay. So here's the thing. A lot of people felt hit by that. A lot of people felt like, she was coming for Nicki Minaj. And, because she said my man could be around her kids. Listen, I don't think she was coming for Nicki Minaj, but there could be a little bit of shade in there because a lot of the Barbs and Nicki Minaj fans are the ones that come against her and start attacking her and want to push this narrative and want to see the downfall of her. So if she threw a little slick shot at a little shade at Nicki Minaj, so be it. You know why? Because Nicki Minaj never says anything to when her fans do these type of things and attack Cardi B, okay? And not to mention, Cardi B has been very unproblematic during this whole situation with Nicki Minaj and her relationship and the Jennifer Hugh and all of this, right? And her fans, while her fans, Cardi B fans, both fan bases are pretty toxic. So my thing is, if Nicki Minaj can be a little bit petty, so can Cardi B. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. I feel like Cardi B did take that time to go ahead and sock it to Nicki Minaj fans and say, well, listen, my man could be around your husband. My husband could be around my kids, so it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep breaking these records. Something that your fave is not doing. She's talking her ish and she's well deserved in that right. And my thing is, people feel like, oh, Cardi B, are you throwing shade at Nicki? Oh, Cardi B, why are you saying something like you shouldn't be opening your mouth, or like it's a problem? First of all, let's be very clear here. Let's be very clear. Nicki Minaj went and teamed up with these girls and added them in her video. Started supporting Jade and her sister once the fight happened the alleged fight happened between Cardi B and the sisters. Nicki Minaj then had those girls in the Good For Him video. Nicki Minaj then teamed up with blogger Tasha K after, there was a spat, and started following Tasha K once the lawsuit really got kicked into high gear with Cardi B. So Nicki Minaj has always been doing a little spiteful things and supporting people that, go against Cardi B. Cardi B has never, you didn't see her doing a music video and following Jennifer Hugh or shouting out Jennifer Hugh or putting her in a song. You know what I mean? So if she decides that she wants to tweet and say my man could be around his kids, hey, I'm here for it. She has every right to say what she's going to say and talk her ish. If she want to be petty, she can be petty. I'm not going to sit here and act like she wasn't throwing a little shade. I think she was. And so what? Everybody else do it. It is what it is. Now, some of the barbers are up in arms like, oh, now she's trying to throw shade at Nicki Minaj. Oh, well. Now, as far as this case, I don't think that Cardi B is going to jail. I think that she's very confident. I think that she has some great lawyers. And I think that, she's going to be able to prove that she did not send an attack on these women. All right. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going on in these up and coming days, because Cardi B has an album that's coming out. She has a tour that's happening next year. So, hopefully, she can prove that, she didn't attack these women, because 4 years is a long time. 4 years is a very long time if you have to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think that she definitely will make money before then. And I think she's made enough money to sustain and suffice her family. However, 4 years is a long time to go away. You know what I'm saying? I think that she's still in the peak and the height of her career to where she cannot afford to take a 4-year break. So many people would love to see this girl dip out for 4 years. They want to see her lose so bad. So for her sake, it's not even for the money, for the career's sake, I'm hoping that, she has a great legal team and that they're going in there with all the evidence that they need and that they will come out and reign supreme, because 4 years is a long time. Let's just say that she got convicted and she had to do 4 years. I don't know. Could Cardi B come back and be the same? 4 years is a long time. Yeah, she'll still be young. I think there'll be an audience here for her, but a lot can happen in 4 years. So I don't think that I personally don't think that, I don't think that would be a good idea if that had happened to her. I don't think so. I think people would be here for her, but I just think that will put so much of a dent in her career and what she's worked for and what she's wanted to do. That would put so much of a stain on her that it wouldn't be a good look. And I don't know if her career would really be able to bounce back from taking a hit like that. You know what I mean? So for her sake and for her career's sake, I'm hoping that everything is clear and this all works out in her favor, because 4 years is a long time to have to go away, especially in the height of your career, especially with, not even dropping your second project and not even doing a tour yet. So, people can easily be forgotten after that after being silent for that amount of time. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. A lot of fans on the other opposing sides, they're very, very happy about this. They're excited. They're wanting Cardi B to go to jail, but they're wanting Cardi B to go to jail because their queen or their people that they support is trailing miserably and losing miserably. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. A lot of this is jealousy, anger, fear, and hatred. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are trolling Cardi B online because they are really celebrating this fact that she is going to trial with this case. So we're rooting for Cardi B over here, and I think that she will reign supreme. And I think that you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that she could bounce back from 4 years if in fact she had to go to jail? Do you think that Cardi B will actually get found guilty? What are your thoughts in the comments below? And let's talk about it, all right? Until next time, I want you to keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.